Welcome to my channel, The Solving Within, with me, LaTrance Peebles. If you are ready to make sure you're not sabotaging your own success and happiness, then stick with me until the very end because today we're uncovering 9 life mistakes that could be holding you back. And I'll show you how to avoid them before it's too late. You might be making some of these mistakes right now without even realizing it. And the best part is by the end of this episode, you'll have practical tools to fix them and start living a more fulfilled life today. So trust me, you won't want to miss the last mistake because it's the one that, if left unchecked, could change the course of your entire future. So stay tuned because the key to unlocking your true potential is just a few minutes away. Okay, let's get started. For number one is going to be one of the biggest mistakes that people make in their life. And it's going to be is not believing in yourself. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. You have to believe in you. Nobody is here to save you but yourself. So that goes to say, belief isn't just motivational cliche. It's the invisible thread that ties together every success story you've ever heard. Like listening to Kobe Bryant, Bruce Lee, Denzel Washington, Michael Jordan, just to name a few. Every life-changing moment, every personal triumph started with one simple thing: someone who believed they could. If you don't believe you can do something, you will not take the first step. If you want to launch a business, if you want to write the book, self-doubt will whisper, and I know you've heard it: what if I fail? What if I'm not smart enough? What if I'm not good enough? What will people say about me? While self-belief boldly answers, what if I do succeed? So who are you going to trust? Are you going to trust yourself enough to start? Self-doubt, y'all, is so sneaky. It'll creep in during our quietest moments and tell you all these lies. Self-doubt does not come from your abilities. It comes from your mindset. Someone with an average talent but has an unshakable self-belief can truly move mountains. And I'm going to come from this from a spiritual speaking. Self-belief aligns with faith. The Bible plainly tells us that faith without works is dead. So belief does require action. I have a domino effect that I want you to think about. And while I'm talking about these truths, I want you to rethink your life as you listen to my audio as we're discussing these. But the domino effect of self-belief is going to be: speak with confidence. You attract opportunities. You inspire others. You push through obstacles. So what I want you to do is practice these steps to strengthen your self-belief. I want you to silence that whisper, that inner critic. I want you to celebrate your small wins as you move forward. I want you to take action. I want you to get around people who uplift you and encourage you. And lastly, on belief in yourself, believe in yourself because you are truly, truly worth it. That is number one. Number two, it's going to be one of the biggest things that people make a mistake in their life. And I want to share that with you to avoid being too late. And that is going to be not prioritizing your health. Your health, people, don't realize how important their health is actually until they get a serious disease or some kind of sickness. A lot of you younger people, and I was there at one time, but I've always been really big on prioritizing my health, even as in my early 20s. But to help you avoid all these serious diseases, you cannot take your health lightly. You have to take your health seriously. You might think that, yeah, I'm 20, I can eat whatever I want. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'm young. But you don't realize that by doing all that terrible eating and stuff in your 20s can definitely cause a disaster in your life later on when you get in your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s. So you have to change what you put in your bodies. We have to keep our colons clean by eating healthy. We have to make sure our gut health is healthy. Many people don't care, and it's very heartbreaking to me to hear that someone was diagnosed with cancer because they didn't prioritize their health. So that is a really big mistake that you can avoid in life. And being wealthy, you can have all the wealth in the world, but if you don't have your health, you can forget it. So make sure you prioritize your health. Number three is going to be stop trying to please everyone, trying to live up to everybody else's standards but your own. You were created for your own destiny. You were created for a purpose. You have your own set of fingerprints to do what God has called you to do. Nobody else can do it the way He's called you to do it. You are the driver in that seat of your own life. You are the author of your own story. So we have to create our own path. Stop listening to your parents. Stop listening to your peers. You have your own life to live. And we have to take bold steps and standards to take life seriously, to take our passions, to take what we have in our hearts of what we want to do in life, not what somebody else wants us to do. So that is number three. I'm sorry. I keep saying that. Stop making that mistake of listening and trying to please everyone but yourself. Number 4 is going to be somewhere along those same lines. And that's going to be learn yourself. That's one of the biggest mistakes that you can avoid. If you learn yourself, knowing yourself is true wisdom, y'all. Listening to your intuition, understanding your strengths, your weaknesses is truly knowing yourself. You stop seeking validation from others. You start walking in confidence in your own path. So if you want to start a business you've been dreaming about, start it. If you want to start a YouTube channel, stop watching from the sidelines. Start creating and be the one other people are watching. So make sure that you are living your own life. And I mean, make sure that you're actually doing that. Okay, number 5 is going to be, and this is one of the big ones too that you can avoid making this same mistake that that people make, and I'm guilty of it too in my own life. Your mind is either your greatest ally or your toughest opponent. Make it work for you. We have to take responsibility for our own thoughts, y'all. We have to challenge negative thoughts. Ask yourself, does this thought serve me? Your evidence against this belief is say, No, this doesn't serve me. If it's negative, and I want you to refrain from it to a positive one. And I mean, I want you to have a very empowering, positive ones to refrain to. Most people don't realize that our thoughts are a direct reflection of the energy we connect with spiritually. If you cannot align yourself with the highest self, divine of spiritual realm, and I mean that is being carnally minded is death, but being spiritually minded is life. Material thoughts is carnal, and that leads to negativity like stress, anxiety, disconnection, and fear. But to be spiritually minded is peace, it's joy, it's wisdom, it's harmony, it's balance. And listen to those type of whispers your intuition has. That intuition with that voice of saying the decision you have to make, is it giving you peace? Or is it making you feel uneasy, or you don't feel good about it? Don't listen to that. But your intuition is always going to guide you right. And you're going to have a peace about it. That's how you will know that you are making right decisions. So, having this type of mindset, this will open doors for a greater life and fulfillment and spiritual growth for you. So that is number 5. Now number 6 is going to be, I want you to stop walking around in life with no goals. This is dangerous, y'all. The danger living in life without direction. I encourage you to wake up, reconnect with your inner calling. Stop walking through life. Wake up to your purpose. Have a goal to aim for, where you want to go, what you want to achieve. Without goals, you cannot shape your future. You need to have goals, you need to have a plan, you need to have a vision, and you need to make sure that you write all these things down. Your plan, your goals, your visions. The Bible tells us to write them down on tablets. So the goals that you have will ignite your motivation. They will act as your compass. They will help you stay focused on what's important. When you don't have goals, it's easy to get sidetracked or fall into a trap of procrastination because there's no sense of urgency whatsoever or a clear reason for taking action. So you want to make sure that you have goals in life and be specific about those goals. Just don't say, I want to be successful. That's not good enough. The universe hears that. You want to make sure that you are clear, that you're specific with your goals. An example, I want to grow my business maybe, let's say 20-40% in the next 6 months. Or you want to read 12 books in the next year. Or you want to lose a certain amount of weight in the next 6 months. You get my point. Whatever that is, this will be easier to take action toward achieving it. You have to set the goals. So no goals, no growth, just running in place while life is moving without you if you don't have goals. So make sure you have goals. Number 7, this is a mistake that you can't avoid. And it's going to be stop believing there is this overnight success, y'all. It doesn't exist. The laws and principles of the universe are not set up that way. So many times we often see the results of someone else's success and rarely know the work that led up to it. There's going to be times and seasons for everything. There is a time for planting, there's a time for growing, there's a time for harvesting. Success takes time, patience, and consistency. Skills are built, not bought. Sustainable growth requires a strong foundation. The real law of success: consistency versus intensity. It's taking small daily steps beats one big effort. Value creation: you must offer real value to see real results. Patience and discipline: staying focused even when results are slow, even when you're not seeing a whole bunch. Stay persistent, stay patient. Build habits, not quick hacks. Learn to adapt and grow daily. So freaking important. There is one that you might have never heard, and I'm talking to people with good looks. If you're beautiful, if you're pretty, it doesn't matter. Do you? Can be a mistake that people rely on, and that's going to be their appearance. To define your worthiness for success, for special treatment, is going to fade. A lot of people will hold on to that. And I'm going to tell you what truly matters is your mindset, your resilience, your authenticity, and your work ethic. Stop waiting for favors. Start building your value. Your power relies in your actions and not just in your appearance. So your worthiness isn't skin deep, it's built from within. So that appearance, don't count on that. Don't keep looking for special treatments. Build your resilience, your authenticity, your work ethic. Like I said, it's all based on your mindset. And your worthiness isn't skin deep, it's built within. That is number 8. And number 9 is the last one that we are going to discuss. And it's going to be one of the most important things. And it's going to be to help you avoid mistakes in your life. And that is not having a prayer life. So many people don't have a prayer life. It's very important that we pray over everything. And the Bible tells us that people who pray availeth much. You need to pray over your body, your food, your life, your family, your business, your goals. I mean, everything. Have a mindset of practicing prayer. You can avoid many mistakes in your life because the Holy Spirit will give you and help you and teach you to make right decisions, as I mentioned before. So stop trying to control it all. Prayer is the key to unlock your life, your finances, and your future. So make sure that your prayer life is key in your life to avoid these mistakes. So that is it for today, and I hope that I have went over with everything far as my 9 mistakes. And go back and listen to this video. Replay it every single day until it sticks. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel, The Solving Within. If you found my channel, if you found this message today helpful, make sure to subscribe, share it with someone who might benefit, and leave a review. I would honestly love to hear how these insights are helping you on your own growth path to success. So make sure you comment and leave me a review and just tell me. I also want to briefly mention that your input will help me shape powerful upcoming resources. I am an author, and I am designing digital books to elevate your growth and deliver real lasting results. So if you click the link in the comments to join my VIP waiting list and fill out a questionnaire, by doing so, you'll get exclusive access, y'all, to life-changing resources and special offers that will take your growth journey to the next level. So I truly want to thank you for being here today. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.